For the better half of half a century, there's been a strain between the government and public opinion on whether marijuana is a hindrance or an aid to society. In 2012, Colorado became the first state in the United States to make recreational marijuana use legal. Since then, many states in the U.S. have now also legalized recreational use or have decriminalized it on a state level. Although recreational marijuana was legalized in 2012, the U.S. still records record number overdose rates and suicide rates. These higher overdose and suicide rates can be attributed to many factors, one being the opioid crisis of 2018. This study is to compare the state of Colorado to the United States. Colorado will be the dependent variable, while the United States will be the control. The yielding results will be to either help, conform, or deny the age-old question: is marijuana a bird or aid to society? Literature review. According to the book Legalizing Marijuana by Marin Ventura, in a 2014 study, opioid overdose deaths fell by 25% in states with legalized medical marijuana. This statistic helps prove that there is a positive correlation between legalized marijuana and opioid overdose death being in the same state. It is extremely important to find a way to reduce the amount of deaths we have from drugs in America. In a Times article, quote, among men ages 24 to 35, overdose rates rose by more than 25% each year between 2014 and 2016, end quote. The benefit to having recreational marijuana becoming legal on a state and federal level is the government can use more of these funds to help keep the young population of America safe by offering a way to aid against these diseases. In another article from the Victoria University of Wellington, there is not a direct correlation or causation between marijuana legalization and a downward curve in hard drug use, such as heroin and cocaine. There has been a 20% decrease in admission for heroin-related treatments regarding cocaine and heroin as a pair. They both have decreased 15% in possession arrests. These results may not necessarily prove that people are not being admitted into rehabilitation centers, but the results yielded from aforementioned studies suggest that the decreasing arrests and decreased hospital admittance is correlated with recreational marijuana legalization. Results. The results I've gathered from the data so far is that Colorado, compared to the national rate, has a higher suicide rate, and after 2013, a lower overdose rate. The information gathered from the literature review is supported by the graph that displays the significantly lower overdose rate in the state of Colorado compared to the United States. Discussion. The data gathered proves to show that since the legalization of marijuana in Colorado, that overdose rates have dropped and at a significant rate. There's a problem in the fact that suicide rates were already significantly higher, and there could be an argument that marijuana, being a dopamine boosting substance, could leave people feeling less satisfied with life and leading to general unhappiness in Colorado. References listed below. For information, contact Cable Knots at KKNOTTS 8697 at g.fmarion.edu.